Hello there, everybody, and happy Super Bowl Sunday to all of you here in the United States. For those of you who don't know what Super Bowl Sunday is, for those of you who live outside of the country, essentially Super Bowl Sunday is one of the biggest events in the year where two of the best teams from American football come together and clash in one great game. Now, this year's two teams are actually two teams that appeared against each other once again 4 years ago, and a game that I'd rather not like to remember. Yeah. But anyway, those two teams are the devilish New York Giants and the beloved New York Patriots. Yes, now if you haven't figured it out already, I'm a huge Pats fan because, well, I'm wearing a Red Sox sweatshirt and I kind of left my Pats jersey at home. Yeah. Whoopsie daisy. Whatever. In any case, before we all sit down and watch that phenomenal game, and hopefully the Pats will win, better also freaking kill them, why not sit down, crack open a nice drink, enjoy your Sunday meal of some sorts, and watch one of my battles, eh? But in any case, I think that's enough rambling with me with regards to the whole holiday. Well, not really a holiday, but a game. And more about the battle. But anyway, this is a UU match I got from this dude I found on the Pokemon Online server on PO. Smoking server online on PO. Yeah, no, Smoking server on Pokemon Online. Why am I having trouble speaking that this weekend? Whatever. But in any case, here's the team preview. His name is UglyFace, and he is a meanie face, not an ugly face. I bet he's a very handsome man in real life. You never know. You never know. Those names can be quite contradicting. Just saying. But in any case, looking at his team, the one things that really scare me are, let's see here, the one things that really scare me, the Cabalion. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The only thing that really scares me on that team is a Cabalion, because if it doesn't manage to get set up, and it can pretty much screw my entire team over, especially if Hitmontop is out of the way, which is pretty much the only check I really have to Cabalion on this team. Other than that, I'm feeling pretty confident in my ability. Essentially, this team is just a Firewater Grass Core with some pokes surrounding it. I pretty much made it just to test out Morning Glory Arcanine, which personally I'm not a big fan of. I don't know, bulky Arcanine just does not sound too appealing to myself. I just prefer straight up offense. But then again, that's just me. I don't know. I just feel like the main intent of using an Arcanine was more so just for use for strong hitting attacks and just a nice amount of bulk that I could take some hits in return. But in any case, I don't know. It was a good match. It was a good match. I did make some stupid plays here and there, but instead of talking about them, I'm pretty sure you guys just want to rather see the battle then. So in any case, let us get this match rocking and rolling, shall we? Oh yeah! I don't know why I keep putting my hand behind my back when I do that. Whatever. All right, so he's going to lead off with his Rotom Heat, and I lead off with my Arcanine. He's just going to Volt Switch out. And he's going to switch out, bring in his Roserade as I go for a Toxic, which unfortunately does not work, which really sucks. So I believe what I do here is switch out, bring in my Suicune on I'm going to assume predicts a switch into some form of a Flare Blitz. So what I'm going to do is bring in Suicune, go for the Scald, which does nothing to that thing, which is kind of a bummer, but what can you do? I think I'm just trying to get a burn on this thing, just to get some residual damage. Unfortunately, I do not get the burn, which does stink, but whatever. Now I bring in Hitmontop, go for the Rapid Spin, or not. I switch in, bring in Snorlax. I don't know why. I should have gone for the Rapid Spin right there. But, whatever. Anyway, I go into Snorlax. I go for the Pursuit, as he does switch out and bring in his own Hitmontop, which is really nice, because I am Bandit, and that's going to do a decent amount of damage. I'm going to switch out, bring in my Arcanine again, get the Intimidate on the Hitmontop, and, you know, that pretty much is a sign that I won't be getting too much damage from this thing, which is pretty cool. However, he does go for the Toxic on my predicted switch. I believe, I probably assuming by switching to Miss Medius. But anyway, I believe I go for the Morning Sun here, which I do. I get all that damage back, or damage healed off, which is really good, because otherwise it could have probably been an issue, but whatever. I'm going to switch out, bring in my Miss Magius now on the predicted Earthquake, which does work out in my favor. Now, I believe what I do here is go for that Will-O-Wisp as just to prevent him from hitting with any physical move and get some residual damage, which really works out for me because, you know, as you can tell, that Ice Punch does literally nothing to me, which is fantastic. So I'm going to go for the Nasty Plot here as he brings in his Roserade again. I believe I try and finish it off with the Shadow Ball, if I'm not mistaken. And I believe it does manage to take him out, which is really nice. So now I got one of those big threats out of the way, which means I don't have to worry too much now with bringing in Suicune and doing some damage with it. Now I'm going to bring in my, what's this guy's name? Roserade. I believe when I predicted Volt Switch, however, I make a stupid mistake, and he goes for the overheat and easily disposes of me, which really sucks because this team really needs to have hazards up in order for it to work perfectly well. But anyway, I'm going to go for the Pursuit, knowing full well I'll definitely want to switch out on a Snorlax because A, I got thick that, B, he's at -2 special attack, so he won't be doing anything to me, so it's pretty nice. However, he does bring in that him on top once again. I believe he goes for the close combat, which he does, which gets a decent amount of damage off on me. However, I'm pretty sure I can try and heal up a certain amount of damage and then hit it hard with hit something hard on his team with the Flare Blitz. Now, he just keeps going for them close combats, which I'm like, okay, I'll take those all day long. Oh yeah, I should definitely not be wasting my Arcanine like I am right now. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I mean, it's not like I can lose him and he's not like an essential part to my team, right? Right? I'm such an idiot in this match. Trust me on this one, guys. But anyway, he brings in a Swampert once again, as I believe I go for the Flare Blitz. I switch out, bring in my Suicune, knowing that he's probably the only thing that can handle a Pert he's the only thing that can handle a Pert. Because I believe, was it Miss Majors? No, yeah, because unless I decide to go for the, actually, Miss Majors can handle that Pert pretty well as well, now I'm thinking about it. But anyway, I bring in Crash, and I'm just going to try and go for the, I believe, trying to Rapid Spin the Rock's Way. However, he does manage to phase me out, which does suck. So, now I think I'm just going to try and keep scalding him just to get him down to a certain amount of health where he will be able to die off eventually. However, he roars me out into the one thing I would not want to be phased into, which is Arcanine. However, in UglyFace, well, actually, no. Had I been able to Rapid Spin with Hitmontop, Arcanine would not have died. Ugh, whatever. What can you do when you live in a Shun? You ain't got no soul. Am I right or am I right? But anyway, I'm going to go for the Stone. He brings in his Miss Mages. I'm not sure what kind of set he's running. Judge me leftovers. I'm assuming he's either a Calm Mind or offensive set, or Calm Mind or support set. So he brings in his Pert once again on another predicted Stone Edge. I switch out, and I bring in my Suicune once more just to get some more damage down on that Pert. And down goes the Pert. So yeah, that's pretty nice. So now I'm like, okay, I'm feeling pretty confident in myself. I can handle this team pretty well. Now in goes Miss Mages, goes to the Calm Mind. That kind of scares me. Except I do got that Roaring Suicune on my side, which is really nice. However, he brings in I phase him out into the Rotom Heat. The one thing I did not want him to be phased into. Oh, Murphy's Law is just working wonders for me today, isn't it, guys? But whatever. I believe I try and go for the Pursuit again. However, he switches out into his Rebellion, which is easily able to destroy my Snorlax. And at this point, I'm pretty sure it's his game, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because, well, I have nothing to really handle all three members of his team. Now, I go for the Stone Edge there, and I miss, which really just sucks a lot. And I'm going to go for the Stone Edge here again. It does manage to finish him off with the crit. Now, I'm pretty sure the crit did not matter whatsoever. But in any case, he's going to bring in his own hit on top again, get that Intimidate down on me, which does suck. Now, I believe what I do is switch out, bring in my Miss Mages once more on a predicted close combat, but I'm pretty sure he's going to zoom that or not and go for the Stone Edge, question mark. So I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, just get the burn on him, and I'm pretty sure he's predicting a, I don't know, but he goes for the Toxic, gets the Toxic damage on me, which is going to really suck because, well, Miss Mages with Life Orb, Recall, and Toxic is going to die pretty quick now, which really is a bummer. Not going to lie. And he goes for the Foresight. That's weird. Foresight and Toxic on the same set. Whatever, I'm not going to judge. I do manage to finish him off the T-Bolt there, which is really nice. However, I just let myself wide open to be swept by that Cobalion right there, which, if you haven't figured it out already, just absolutely wrecks house through my team every time I don't have a counter for it. Now, unfortunately, he's going to finish me off with the X-Scissor there, which really sucks, so I'm not going to be able to finish the finish off the Cobalion with that. So all I got left is Suicune on my side. Now, I believe what I try and go for is go for the Scald here. However, this is where this is where pretty much me wanting to be able to finish off that Roserade from earlier and me being able to Rapid Spin and not get phased into Arcanine there would have been really useful. Because, well, oh, wait. Shit, never mind. Never mind. I was greatly mistaken. For some reason, I thought he had, Fuck. That's weird. Well, in any case, I thought he still had Roserade left, but apparently he still had Rotom Heat. But, yeah, whatever. I think it would have been smarter for me to bring in Suicune on the switch into Cobalion first, and then brought in him on top. That way, I could have possibly been able to take a Volt Switch a little better. But actually, wait, no. Wait a minute. Never mind. Now I'm thinking about it. It would have not mattered at all. because, well, my Hitmontop was at such a low sliver of health that I wouldn't be able to survive. But anyway, guys, I think that's enough rambling about my explanations for that match. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, you can rate, comment, subscribe, and this is Infinite Trials. You're saying peace out, yo, have a good one, and fuck the Giants. Bye!